proceed to the next point. We should ensure that whatever we say is clear.
That means work is being done. We can see that it is in opposite direction.
Hello, dear listeners at home. You are welcome to another e-learning on computer studies. My name is Ganiat Olarinoye. The topic for our discussion today is on networking. We have the following outline on networking: the definition of networking, types of networks, types of network topologies, flow diagram of each network topology, network devices, and benefit of networking. Starting with the definition of networking. A computer network is a collection of computers and devices interconnected by communication channels that facilitates communication among users and allow users to share resources. That's just the meaning of networking: sharing of resources and information. This is the diagram of the computer network. This is the globe, and we have interconnected of different computers connected to the globe for sharing of resources and information. We have three types of network: the Ethernet, the token ring, and the ARPANET. There are other types which include the LAN, that's the local area network. We have the MAN, the metropolitan area network. We have the WAN, the wide area network. But the basic major types are three, which is the Ethernet, the ARPANET, and the token ring. The Ethernet is a family of computer networking technologies commonly used in local area network, that's the LAN. Ethernet is widely used in homes and industry and interconnect well with Wi-Fi, that's the wireless frequency. The Internet protocol is commonly carried over Ethernet, and so it is considered one of the key technology that makes up the Internet. That's the LAN. Is usually used either in the home or in the office because it only covers just a very small geographical location. That is the reason why we call it LAN. That's the local area network. This is the diagram of the Ethernet. It's just like a cable. The cable that is connected to the internet, we connect it using the wireless. It connects to the cable. This is the Ethernet, and it uses the LAN. That's the local area network. We have the token ring. It's a computer networking technology used to build local area network. It uses special 3 bytes frame called a token that travels around the ring. Physically, when implemented, the computer are connected through cables to a hoop. Thus, the hoop is the central location that shares the resources. This is the diagram of the token ring that we have. That's the type of the network. The next is the ARPANET. ARPANET is an acronym from Attached Resource Computer Network. It's also a local area network. The ARPANET was the first widely available networking system for microcomputers and became popular in 1980s for office automation tasks. That's the ARPANET. And this is the diagram of the ARPANET. It's just like a motherboard. My dear students, I know you can recall your diagram of the motherboard. This serves as the what? As the ARPANET. It's also referred to as a motherboard inside your computer system because the system consists of the system units, which include the motherboard, and this is the motherboard that is being mounted into your system units. Network topology. In computer networking, topology refers to the layout of connected devices. That's the physical arrangement. There are two types of network topology: a physical topology and a logical topology. The physical topology of a network refers to the layout of the cables and the network devices, while the logical topology refers to the method of communication of the network device. And under the network topologies, we have categories into the network topology are categorized into the following basic types. We have the star topology, the bus topology, and the ring topology. These are the basic types of the topology. There are others like the mesh or the hybrid, but the basic ones are the star, the bus, and the ring. The star topology. In a star topology network, the network devices are connected to a central point like a star. When I said central, I mean a star. We have advantage of star topology. 1, it is easy to install and wire. 2, no disruption to network when connecting or removing devices. 3, easy to detect faults and to remove parts. Okay. Disadvantage of star topology. 1, it requires more cables length than a linear topology. 2, if the hoop, switch, or the concentrator fails, nodes attached are disabled. The third is that it is more expensive than the linear topology because of the cost of the hoop. Hoop is costlier, so that is one of the disadvantages of the star topology. This is the diagram of the star topology. The one at this is the hoop at the center, while other computers are sharing the hoop that is at the middle. So the hoop is the switch or the concentrator centralized among the computers that are sharing the resources and the information. The next is the bus topology. Bus network topology uses a common backbone as a cable to connect all devices. The backbone is shared communication medium that all devices are attached and connected to. The bus network works best with a limited number of devices, but if the backbone cable fails, the entire network fails. That's the bus topology. This is the bus topology. This is the linear cable that attached the computers together. We have some of the computers here, A, B, C, that's the computer on the upper side and the lower side. They are all sharing the same terminator or the cable. This is the diagram of the bus topology. The advantage and disadvantage of bus topology. 1, easy to connect a computer or peripheral to a linear bus. That's one of the advantages of the bus topology. It requires less cable length than a star topology. Disadvantage of a bus topology. 1, entire network shuts down if there is a break in the main cable. That's the main cable that connected the devices together with the hoop. The next is that the terminators are required at both ends of the backbone cable. The third, difficult to identify the problem if the entire network shuts down. It is very difficult to identify the fault one. The ring topology. In a ring network, all the network devices are connected together in a ring form. That is, every device has exactly 2 neighbors for communication purposes. All messages travel through a ring in the same direction, either the clockwise or anti-clockwise. That's the ring topology. This is the diagram of the ring topology. These are computers being networked together in a ring form. That is how the name implies ring topology. We have network devices. The network devices are the nodes of the network. They are devices that aid connection and communication. The common network devices that we have are: 1, we have the hoop, we have the network interface card, we have the switch, we have the router, we have the modem. The hoop is a device that connects all the other devices in a star topology. Remember, we earlier showed the star topology in a star form. Every device in the network connects directly to a hoop through a single cable. The hoop receives message from a device and broadcasts it to other devices in the network and monitor it for collision to the destination. That's how the information transfer from the receiver to the from the sender to the receiver, that's to the destination. This is the diagram of the hoop. The diagram of the hoop, we connect it together with our cable. The next is the network interface card. The network interface card is a computer hardware component that connects a computer to a computer network. This is the interface card. The next is the switch. A switch is a device that channels incoming data from any of the network device to the specific device that is the destination of the data, where the data is traveling to. That's the destination. Unlike the hoop, the switch is intelligent because it does not broadcast but channels the data to a specific destination. This is the diagram of the hoop. The next is the router. A router is a network device that connects two or more dissimilar networks together. For example, a router can connect a ring network with a star network, a wireless network and a cable network, a LAN with a WAN, that is the local area network, and the wide area network, because the LAN, which is the local area network, covers a small geographical location, while the WAN, which is the wide area network, it covers a very wide geographical location, and so on. We have the modem. The modem is an acronym for modulator and demodulator. It is a device that can convert digital data to analog data and vice versa. That's the functions of the modem. And this is the diagram of the modem. We also have benefits of computer networking. What are these benefits? 1, it helps to enhance connectivity. That the network connects a link unlimited numbers of computers. This in turn connects the people using those computers. It connects using those computers. That's the networking. When we have different computers that is being connected together, it shares resources. Like, take for example, when you visit a cafe is being connected with several computers sharing the same information or sharing the same resources. We can have about 30 computers in a cafe, but they can share the same information using just either one printer to send to the printer. That's the process of sending and retrieving documents from the printer. We also share resources. The next is networking. That's number 2, networking. Networking helps in sharing of hardware resources. These hardware resources are the physical layout of our computer system. That's our keyboard, our mouse, all the physical components of the computer that you can see, you can touch. We refer to it as the hardware. The networking helps in sharing of hardware resources. Network help in sharing of different kinds of hardware devices. The third, it is out management of data. We can manage data by the networking. Networking provides the advantage of centralization of data from all the user system to one system where it can be managed in an easy and a better way. The fourth one, internet. The internet is a network that connects different people in different parts of the world because it collects different, about billions of people around the world. That's the internet. The fifth one, data sharing. Sharing data through the use of network helps saves a lot of time and energy. The sixth, the network promoted games. Many internet games like the WoW accounts are being played by players all over the world using the common server. It promotes games. That's one of the advantage, that's the benefit of networking. So my dear students, with this, let's summarize the lesson, starting with the definition of the networking. We can recall that we define the networking as the collection of computers and devices interconnected by communication channels that facilitate communication among users, and it allows the users to share resources and information. You check, for example, being in a cafe, you can share, system A can share with system B using the network cable, sharing of the resources and the information. And this is the diagram of the computer network. You can see different computers are being connected to the globe there, which shares the resources and the information. Then next, we have types of network. The major types of networks that we have is that we have the Ethernet, we have the token ring, and we have the ARPANET. These are the basic types of network. Others include the LAN, which is the local area network. As I had mentioned, we have the MAN, which is the metropolitan area network. We have the WAN, which is the wide area network, the PAN, personal area network, and so on, among others. The Ethernet is a family of computer networking technologies commonly used in local area network. The Ethernet is widely used in homes and industries, and it interworks well with the Wi-Fi, that's the wireless frequency. The Internet protocol, that's the rule that governs communication channels, that's the protocol. The protocol is the rules which governs the communication over the net. It's carried over Ethernet, and so it is considered one of the key technologies that make up the Internet. Then this is the diagram of the Ethernet. This is just a network cable. The network is being connected to the port of the router. This is the Ethernet. The next, we have the token ring. The token ring is a computer networking technology used to build local area network, that's the LAN. It uses a special 3-byte frame. You can recall in our previous lesson, we mentioned about the bits and the bytes. We said the bit is the smallest unit of the data, while the byte consists of 8 bits. That's the byte frame, called a token, that travels around the ring. Physically, when implemented, the computers are connected through a cable to a hoop. This is the diagram of the ring. The ring, you can see, is connected with the computers in a ring form. That's the token. The token is at the center, while we have different computers sharing information and resources. The next is the ARPANET. ARPANET is an acronym which stands for Attached Resource Computer Network. That's an acronym of ARPANET. That's an acronym of ARPANET, and is a local area network. A ARPANET was the first widely available networking system for microcomputers, and it became popular in the 1980s for office automation tasks. That is the ARPANET. This is the diagram of the ARPANET. This ARPANET is the same thing as the motherboard, and the motherboard is being centralized inside your system unit because it consists of different components. We have the CMOS battery on the motherboard, we have the interface card, we have the expansion slot, we have the RAM, we have the ROM. all mounted on the motherboard, and it's the same thing as the hardnet. And this is the port that is being connected to the outside flash of the system. This motherboard is mounted on your system unit. Remember, don't get confused by saying that the system unit is the same thing with the CPU. Your CPU is just 1/3 of your system unit, because the CPU is the central processing unit and is being mounted on the motherboard. And the CPU is under the CMOS battery there. So this is the hardnet, and this is the diagram of the hardnet. The network topology. In computer networking, the topology refers to the layout of the computer devices. There are two types of network topology. One, we have the physical topology, and we have the logical topology. These are the two types of topology. The topologies are categorized into the following basic types. We have the star, we have the bus, and we have the ring. There are others, but these are the basic types. That's the star, the bus, and the ring. Others include the mesh and the hybrid. We have the network devices. These network devices include the hoop, the network interface card, we have the switch, we have the router, we have the modem. These are some of the devices of the network. My dear students, I hope you learned a lot from this lesson. But before I go, I have an assignment for you. 1. I want you to define what is network. Assignment 1. What is network? Question 2. What is network topology? What is network topology? Discuss 3 network topologies you have studied. Discuss 3 network topology you have studied. Question 3. What are the differences between a star and a bus topology? What are the differences between the star and the bus network topology? Question 4. List any 3 network devices. Question 4. List any 3 network devices. Let me repeat the question again. Question 1. What is network? What is network? Question 2. What is network topology? What is network topology? Discuss 3 network topology you have studied. Question 3. What are the differences between a star network and a bus network? What are the differences between a star and a bus network? Question 4. List any 3 network devices. List any 3 network devices. For submission of your assignments, comments, or observation, you contact me through my number. But before then, for further research or for more learning, you can use the references here. We have Computer Studies for Senior Secondary Education by HITS PLC. Computer Studies for Senior Secondary Education by HITS PLC. 2. New Computer Studies for Senior Secondary School 3. New Computer Studies for Senior Secondary School 3 by JOE Otuka, AF Akande, and SL Ingila. For more observation, submission of assignments, or comment, Contact me through my number 080 37 37 79 00. 080 37 37 79 00. Stay home, stay safe, keep learning. Have a nice day.